Hey, welcome back to another video. Well, down at Moffat Beach to do a sunrise shoot. Conditions look really good. Still a little bit chilly, not ridiculously cold this morning for some reason. It's only about 13, 14 degrees. It's been down to 3 or 4 degrees last few nights, so I brought everything, but the gloves are still working pretty good. I'm using the camera on this one. I just can't shoot with gloves, and I'm not used to it yet. So obviously water, we're on the edge. Another spot where the water comes over the rocks and just some amazing patterns in the rocks. So I'm looking forward to see what I can get once that light gets up. There's no clouds this morning that I can see. The stars are out. Beautiful clear day we're looking forward to here on the sunny coast. It should be pretty interesting to see how I go. Hopefully the sun, I want a little tabletop mountain, so imagine just a tabletop and then the sun coming right up behind it. That's the plan today, and that's what we're trying to get, so fingers crossed. Right, I'm going to get out there and start shooting now, because a couple of test shots I have done when I'm just trying to work out locations this morning have come up some nice images. Because it's so clear, you're getting some light coming from the city that's washing over everything, a bit of light pollution, and that's allowing me to get some nice composition so far. So I'm going to go and have a bit of a play before that sun comes up, before I get some blue and purple out, because it's, yeah, what a beautiful morning. Right, let's hit that intro and get it started. I think I've got enough light here. The beauty about the Pocket 3 is this night mode. So you should be able to see just here, a little tabletop, and then obviously the blue hour now happening, coming over the back of that little bank of clouds on the horizon. 6 seconds, f2.8, 1600. I did go up a few. I had to play around, and I did a few at 6.3, which was really nice at 30 seconds. The water didn't look as good. At 6 seconds, it's definitely a lot better. So now I'm just got the challenge of constantly watching the light on the histogram. See if I can bring you back over behind the camera. I'm watching the histogram, making sure that's good. I've got it obviously manual focus set up in there, and I'm doing that. That light on the horizon is going to constantly be adapting and changing. So I've got to check photos. I'm not sure if you can see that, probably not, but I'm trying. So once I start looking like it's going to blow out, I've got to then adjust my ISO. So I'm probably going to come down to 1250 now and try one. And then I've got to make sure that I'm not going to let it blow out. I don't want to let those brights get too bright. The foreground looks really good. Couple of little channels, and then when a wave comes like now, beautiful white water reflects. Now I do have the added benefit of the moon, half a moon, about a third of a moon up, which is helping. And then just keeping an eye on making sure that's not going to blow out, but I don't want to lose the foreground as well. So it's a little bit of a balancing trick, I guess you could call it. Hopefully that's a bit better. You can't see the background, but that'll come as time. So you can see what the formations go. There's a little V channel in the water where the water's flowing through, and it comes up nice. So it's just a matter of balancing the light now, and you can see in the histogram, well, hopefully, I don't know why it keeps taking focus off that. You can see in the histogram, I'm getting right near the edges, so I'm going to keep bringing that ISO down, maybe 800 now. Everything else is locked in. We're just going to keep going until we can go handheld, I guess, and then I can play around with all these other beautiful shapes around here. But we'll see how that one goes, and then I'll keep shooting and come back to you. So not bad at all. Right, so now we've got a fair bit of sun coming through, or a fair bit of light coming through from the horizon. I'm losing the foreground. So what I've got out is I've got my nan light, little light bar out. nice and clean light, and I can adjust it and suit. I'm down to 6 seconds, and what I'm doing is I'm just trying to highlight as much as that foreground as I can, so I can bring up some of those shadows in post, because it's going to be tricky to do. So I'll just show you that one. So hopefully you can see that. So there's just trying to bring these shadows up without making it too like false, I guess. So just playing around with that. Getting off to the side. You don't want to be right behind. Get to the side. Get that light and just sort of paint it over like a brush, I guess is the best thing. You probably can't see it because of what I'm doing, so I might move the camera back a bit. Take you back here so you can see me looking like an idiot. Alright, so there's Winston and the R6. Beautiful. And then you can watch me in the foreground doing stupid stuff. Like most photographers do, they do this. Right, so that sun's already come up, so I'm down now, going down to 4 seconds, F8, 2 second shutter, because I'm on nice solid rock, and then just coming in, and even that wasn't quick enough. So I've just got to basically walk across the scene, and hopefully I can get, so because it's a little bit faster, I'm at max brightness now. I've got this set to see 4800 Kelvin, which matches what I've got it set up in the camera, so that's important. I can adjust, make sure that the light's the same as what I want when I'm shooting. So 4 seconds, obviously really tricky. And it's getting both sides now because of that fastness of the time. 4 seconds isn't a lot. Got to really just come over. And I'm picking up a bit of those shadows, so it looks pretty good in that regards. Some sides seem better, sometimes you get a good one. And sometimes you don't. But it's all looking good. So once I get down to 1/8 of a second, that's when I'll chuck the circular polarizer on. And then that's gonna allow me to, I want that water flow at the right speed. I don't want to go any slower than that or any faster than that, but it's going to let me get nice white water around the rock, and then hopefully we get some colour coming up. You can see a little bit of a laser beam just over here behind where the boat is, that ship is, just above. You can see that sun just starting to try and peek through, so we've got to keep going. Okie doke, so I'm done with the wide lens. I'm gonna swap over that because there is some bird life here and some paddle boarders out. I need to, that's the 200 to 800 I'm gonna put on. And yeah, really happy with how the photos. I just did some handheld with the 15 to 35 and it came up amazing as always. While I had that golden light off the rocks, I wanted to try and use this as much as I could just to get in, use the stretch so that it gives you on the photos to get some of these. I use the focus bracketing on a few shots as well. See how that goes. And now it's time to get the big boy out. There's some large ships. You might be able to see the one over here. Oh. Just put this on, sorry. Rightio, so 200, 800 on. We're going to see how this goes. I've got some ships over here, I've got some paddle boarders, there's some bird life around here, there's some really beautiful eagles that when I was doing the scouting yesterday or last week. Last week for you, yesterday for me. And I want to try and get some of these bird life while I've still got this nice light. If that sun comes up, because I'll see how it goes. I've got plenty of time. 6:30, I don't have plenty of time. So I haven't got much longer. I'm going to try and get a few more shots, see what I can get with this, and see if I can get some bird life on the way back, and just use the compression on this to try and get something different, I guess. It's unusual to use such a big lens at a sunrise, but why not try something different? Right, let's try that out and I'll come back to you. Rightio, well, 2 secs. Always the way when you go to do your close out, you get that. Always the way when you go to back up and then the sun's popping through the clouds now. You should be able to see it. That long lens worked magical for that. So I've just done a little quick panner, and the tabletop over here I just shot over and shot behind it. I'll have to stack that one so it'll be foreground, background, but that compression makes it look pretty cool. So hopefully it'll come up. Last minute rush, but I've got to go. Got to take Jack to school. Morning wise, again, another amazing location on the sunny coast. Very cool, very happy with what I got. Some of those, even the little nightscape shots, come up really well, so very happy about that. 1535, again, give me lots of options. Even handheld, I've got a couple of really nice shots. And even on with the 200, 800, just aiming small, not macro, but like just finding something that looks interesting and then trying to put a background with it and then pick something up. Little tiny knolls with water in it just over here, able to just stand back here, shoot in, and it just gives it a different feel, and it's just something different. So probably something you don't think about a sunrise at the beach, a long lens, but it's actually working pretty good. So I'm going to keep this on and walk back with this and head back, because we've got about 10 minutes there and I've got to get back to home. Beautiful sunrise. It's probably only going to get better as it gets up, but I can't stay any longer. But I got the best of the golden light and that beautiful light, soft light. Once it gets above that cloud bank up here, it's going to blow out anyway. So all good. I'm happy. A beautiful morning. Hope you enjoyed it. Again, something different. 200, 800 at a sunrise. You wouldn't think it's possible. I waited until I got a bit of light, obviously. Tried to get some paddle surfers and stuff, and zoomed right out to one of the big ships. So a couple of shots just to see if I can get one or two that are any good that I'll put up there for you to show you. But another idea. And look, the locations are magic, and it's something I can definitely come back to. There's more down that end that I can get to that I would have probably shot, but the tabletop I definitely wanted to shoot, and I'm pretty happy I got some good shots out of that. So rightio, I'll see you all next week. I'll stop yabbering on. Hope you enjoyed. Go subscribe, like, and go check out the Under Armour polos on the website through Printful. They come up really good. Very, very happy. It's a little bit cold to have it off now, but if you're coming into summer over in the States and you're looking for a nice collared shirt to wear out, Under Armour, so good quality, and it's just very simple. Just got the logo with 34 on one sleeve and media on the other side, and it'll help the channel. Go check the website out. There's plenty of stuff on there. Anything I can help with, obviously, as always, let me know and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Rightio, take it easy. Bye.